A Brazilian 3D artist, Cicero Moraes, has reconstructed the face of St. Thomas Aquinas, the Angelic Doctor, who, in his 48 years of earthly life, authored 60 works, including his magnum opus, Summa Theologiae. At a time when faith and reason were often viewed as opposing forces, Aquinas emphasized their compatibility, arguing that both were essential for understanding truth. The saint, who lived in the 13th century, died in 1274 while traveling to an ecumenical council. According to a 2023 study by Gabriel J, LeBeau, Abdul Rahman Alkiswani, Daniel J. Mauro, and Paul J. Camarata, published in the World Neurology Journal, Aquinas may have died from a chronic subdural hematoma resulting from a traumatic head injury. Some obscure Latin texts from the time suggest that Aquinas struck his head violently against an overhanging branch while on his journey. He later sought refuge at a Cistercian abbey, where he died a few weeks afterward. Currently, 2 skulls in the world are claimed to belong to St. Thomas Aquinas, one in Toulouse, France, and the other in Priverno, Italy. Moraes used the skull in Toulouse for his study, as it was deemed the more reliable of the two. Since the skull was missing its jaw, Moraes and his team reconstructed it using photographic and structural data. Combining various data sources, Moraes and his team created a digital bust of the saintly philosopher, revealing the image of a handsome and noble priest. Professor Angela Nobel, the author of Aquinas and the Infused Moral Virtues, remarked, quote, "My first thought was that he looks so kind, exactly like I would have imagined him looking, and nothing like the way he is typically depicted," end quote. Another Thomistic scholar, Professor Gavin Kerr of St. Patrick's Pontifical University, Maynooth, observed a striking resemblance between the recreated image and Botticelli's famous painting of Aquinas. He noted that the reconstruction depicted a healthy and robust Dominican friar, challenging the exaggerated portrayals often seen in traditional artwork. Professor Eric Dempsey, Assistant Director of University of Texas's Thomas Jefferson Center for the Study of Core Texts and Ideas, while acknowledging that the science behind facial reconstructions is not widely understood, described the project as cool and emphasized that the truest way to know the saint remains through his extraordinary and timeless writings.